Click more on the lower right-hand corner. Scroll down to Listen Live, and we are with you live. Presented by Progressive Insurance.
Big old pants with a big old belt buckle, Harry.
Who's that?
I told him before I'd been like an R&B singer instead of sports. Oh, I'd have killed him.
Hey, I asked my
hurt
wife,
the game.
I said, baby, if I was a singer or something, like, would you still be with me? She said, no. She said,
Why?
Because I'll be on the road, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You know, I'm singing.
You get to be fat if you're a singer, too. You fall out of shape. It could be all part of the
moving
thing.
my body max. I'm rolling
Eat
while
whatever
I'm
you
singing,
want.
doing all that good stuff. Yeah. She said, no.
Harry likes to draw attention to his voice because he has a good singing voice.
A little something.
Yeah, Harry likes to sing. Nothing wrong with that.
Key, let me know if you want to hire me, man. I'll give you a little discount.
You do what?
Give you a little discount. Sing in an event you may be holding or something.
Harry, when I was a kid,
Support black businesses, Key.
Harry, when I was a kid, I used to croon like Frank Sinatra. I swear to God, I could sing when I was a kid. All right, listen. Jerry Jones says Dak Prescott will start throwing today, Wednesday, and he explains the one thing that he, Jerry, needs to see from Dak.
Got to really spin the ball. And just think about it. Put your hand down on something like would be the equivalent of football. Try to do that without thumb strength. Unlike most injuries that you have to have a feel, you have to develop ability to see if the quickness is there, what's the degree of quickness back if you didn't have an injury, all of that. Seems pretty simple to detect. Can he zip the ball out there and make the throw? We'll start working on that Wednesday real hard. He's certainly doing the kinds of things medically that you want to do. That is the indications, the x-rays, all of that, having tremendous improvement. But can he spin the ball? We know Dak Prescott can play, and we know he'll be ready to play the minute he gets a chance to go in the game. Can he spin the ball? We'll see.
105.3 The Fan.
The ball.
So, by the way, do you think that the owner of the team is also the GM, and he seems to know what he's looking at?
He knows everything. Though. It's funny, but he also every single day, pre and post practice, he's getting the full update on everybody on the team. I mean, he's the general manager, so they go and they meet with the trainers after practice and before practice to get the full update on everything. So he's going to get all the right information from the doctors and everything. That's why I believe so strongly in the Cowboys medical staff, the training staff, not necessarily Dr. Cooper and the doctors, but I'm talking about the rehab staff, the training staff that's there with them every single day, you know, looking at it, making sure that they're doing everything. Britt, one of the main guys, is making sure that they're doing everything with him so he can get back on track, and they will not rush him back. And I promise you that they don't care about what Jerry's talking about. You know, to the point where if Jerry says he got to get on the field, they're gonna be like, no, he's not ready to go.
That's the key for me. What Keyshawn just said is that they're not going to rush him back. And in my eyes, they don't have to. Cooper Rush has provided that for them, being able to go undefeated since he became the quarterback. So you see this game against Philly, I'm already saying that Dak is not going to play in that game because if he's not 100% or 95% healthy, why are you putting him out there? You have that leverage now being 4-1 in the National Football League, right? And then another thing for me from the quarterback position, Kia, we talked about this yesterday in our pre-show meeting. The game of football does not work like that. At the quarterback position, and a lot of people discredit your thumb. Your thumb is the base for everything you want to do with your hand. I've had jam thumbs. I've had broken thumbs. Played my last year with a thumb cast on. I had to catch it with damn 9 fingers. So I understand what the thumb does to your hand. If you can't grip the ball and have it feel the way you want it to feel as a quarterback when you throw it, what are you going out there for?
Especially if I get it, it's like, oh, the season comes down to this game. If we win, we make the playoffs. If not, but they won 4 in a row with this dude Cooper Rush. They got a big cushion.
But it's a lot. It's a lot that goes into the thumb, though, right? You're just thinking he's got to throw it. He's got to also get it underneath. He got to get underneath the butt of the center. He's got to take that snap, and that snap ain't like that snap is like fop.
Weather getting a little colder when they're on the road a little bit now.
Not only does he have to take the snap, so that's one hit, boom. Now he has to turn around, and if he's going to his left, he's got to stick the ball in the belly with his right hand, which is his throwing hand, in the belly of the running back.
Get that jammed again.
Now, all of a sudden, the back is coming. You get that. That's another hit to it. So they're going to take their time with him. When he's ready to go, he'll go. Now, as far as Cooper Rush goes, Cooper Rush has been playing okay. I mean, I like it. You know, I have to go back what I said yesterday after revisiting some things. Probably.
He's been talking to some people. He's been hearing some things.
Probably wouldn't want to stick with Cooper Rush too long.
He's playing the way I've been watching. So we've all been watching. Whatever else people are saying.
Probably won't do that.
Whatever else people are saying, it could all be smoke and mirrors. Fine. I see him playing the Bill Parcells, Keyshawn Johnson style of football. Don't make mistakes.
But what happens?
Make a big play now and then when you need it.
It's like anything, Max, right? In boxing, I'm just going to use boxing because you're the boxing guru expert. We don't know much about it. We know a guy punches and that's it and get knocked out. And, oh, he's knocked out. But you know certain things. When you get intel in football or any sport, when you know, it's like, yeah, well, that makes a lot of sense.
Then you start to look for it.
Now you get the intel and you go, well, yeah, that could have happened. Well, you're right about that. And so it doesn't allow the Cowboys, there's certain things that he's done in games, you be like, oh, yeah, that could have gone the other way.
If it's playing the Eagles and every,
Yeah, so you start to look at that and you go, and you hear it, and people identify it to you, and you look at it, and you go, yeah, that's probably the
that's
case.
why I think this weekend is a huge game, not just for the Cowboys, for a guy like Cooper Rush as well, though.
Yeah.
So the Cowboys can also have that measuring stick. Okay, if we are playing an elite team, as I got the Eagles right now in the National Football, I got them as the best team. If we are playing a team, we know what we can and can't do with Cooper Rush based on the way he performed against the Philadelphia Eagles. That's why I think if Dak happens, down the line, if he gets hurt again, and you got to go against another elite team, we know what we can and cannot do with Cooper Rush.
One thing that's human nature, though, I got to say, like, let's take the fight analogy, right? So, he looks good to me, and I'm like, Key, but here's the thing. He's leaning on his right side. He's getting away with it against this dude. Someone else going to throw that right hand. He'll be in line for it. So we have a tendency to focus on what someone can't do or the mistakes they're making and look past the other things that they're doing well. So it very may well be that against a team like the Eagles, things that Cooper Rush can and can't do come out and they lose the game. But what about the other 4 games he won? What about the 3 games he might win?
He might have to be that guy.
When you look at the Cowboys, every single team that they've played has been missing somebody along the interior line. So you see what I'm saying? So it's not as simple as, oh, he's playing great, he's doing this. Look, what about the things that he's done well? Well, those little things that he's done well are what we put together for him. The other things that was the almost shoulda, woulda, couldas, we can't afford to do that, so it limits us in our play calling and our ability when we need to.
Fine. Let me see him lose a game first, and then I'm with everybody. I need to see him lose a game first. I'm not touching it.
Max said, the hell with y'all are saying.
I'm not touching it.
I can't listen to Max, though. Max almost reeled me in and had me out here.
What you mean? No, the last few days, you and Max was drinking some kind of coffee.